What's up, everyone? I'm CL Connolly, and it's New Year's Eve. So, I thought I'd talk about some New Year's resolutions, goals, whatever you want to call it, right? So, let me put it this way. A lot of 2025, a lot of my goals were kind of tossed out the window, but that was specifically because, if anyone knows, I do have a little one that likes to bounce around. So I didn't really have a whole lot of time to myself. A lot of the times when I'm working, when she's not around, is late at night after she's gone to bed. So that is my new work schedule, is at night when she's in bed so I can get everything done. I have started catching up. Thank goodness. I'm very excited about that. So I have caught up, and I am in the process of completing the most epic collection of books. I'm very excited. It is not a series. I call it my holiday collection because there are 12 months in the year. There are basically 12 holidays throughout the year. It's 11, but whatever. So August is the only month that does not have a holiday. It's the only month. I used that one because my parents' wedding anniversary is in August, so I used it as an anniversary instead, which is great, by the way, because that one came out awesome. And in 2030, I will be publishing one book a month that goes with each holiday for each month. So I'm very excited about that. They are coming out so great. And I have just finished editing the first book in that collection. I do have a book coming out in 2026. I've got one for 2027, got one for 2028. I've got one for 2029. Those are the only years that I have a single book that's going to be published in each year. 2030, I'm going to publish one a month. And then every year after that, there's going to be at least two books, at least two published each year. And I'm very excited about that. Now, I do have, because I did not post a video about this, my newest one that was published in 2025 is Roadkill Café. So this one is my newest one that has been published 2025. It came out in September. So I wanted to make sure I spotlight this one. Also, if you do not have my Affair collection, so my Affair collection is, series. I keep saying collection now. So my Affair series is 4 books. This is a series, so each one of them does go together. All of these books are, with each other. The first one here, Forbidden Affair. If you have the ability, or if you would like to hear me read this, there is an app called Reinbow, Reinbow. I know I have posted videos about it before, so if you have not seen that yet, go ahead and look for that video. I will be reading this book on Reinbow on the 6th, 7th, and 8th of January. I have read a book on that app once before, and it will be live. So I will be going live that day. Make sure that you are orbiting CL Connolly, which is my author name. So make sure that you are orbiting that. If you want to hear me read this, go get your copy from my website. It is linked in my bio. You can buy the entire series because I will be reading this year in 2026. So this one here is January. The second one is going to be read in February. The third one's going to be read in March. And the fourth one is going to be read in April. So if you are not following me or orbiting me on Reinbow, make sure that you do that. If you want to hear me read these live, that will be happening. I will also be posting a video on TikTok. I do post a lot of videos on TikTok if you want to see that. So that you know when I will be reading those books and everything else. That's one big thing, because I do always have those. I will also be posting a video here just as a reminder, but a lot of the times on YouTube, most people don't get the notification. So make sure your notifications are turned on so you know exactly when I post a video. TikTok's a little easier to get to, only because a lot of the times you'll see those videos right away as they post. But I am posting videos on TikTok regularly, especially if you want to see my little girl, because Aria is the cutest. So she is in mostly my TikTok videos. I do post videos of her also on Reinbow. Right now they're having a glitch, so I cannot post any new videos on Reinbow, but Reinbow is still new. I can only do my readings on Reinbow due to the fact that on TikTok, I will get restricted or banned because they are not exactly TikTok friendly. And I have been having a lot of issues in my lives about getting restricted or violations if my books are anywhere in the vicinity of my screen while I'm live. So that is another issue that I have with TikTok. So apparently I'm not very TikTok friendly, but Reinbow is freedom of speech. I can say whatever the hell I want, as long as I'm not naked or doing drugs. It's okay. I'm also not monetized here, so I don't care what I say here. All I want out of any social media, buy my books. That's all I want. I have 12 published titles for anyone who is new. This is the newest book that I'm editing at the moment. But I do have 12 published titles. So I have 12 published books. I have 2 series. So I have my Affair series and I have my Cult series. My Cult series is my newest series. This one was published in 2023 and 2024. The Affair series was published in 2012 was the first one, and then 2019, 2020, and 2021. And then I have Friendly Misfortunes, which was published in 2014, Killer Suburbia, which was published in 2022, and then Roadkill Café, which was published in 2025, just in September. So I do have books that are coming out regularly at this point because I do this full time. I am writing machine. That is all I have been doing. I have 6 books up there that are all getting ready to get edited. I have 1 more that I'm editing this month. I have 4 more that are getting ready to go to my beta readers. I also have 1 that's getting ready to come back from my beta readers. It's a whole thing. I do have a lot of ideas. From the schedule that I have, there is enough books that I can publish after I publish my holiday collection, which is 12 books. Once I publish that, and publishing 2 a year, I have enough that I could write and publish up to 2047. So there's that. I do have other ideas that are not on my computer. They're on my iPad, they're on my phone. I've got all that. So I'm willing to guarantee that I probably have enough books to publish 2 a year up to like 2055 after that. So there is a lot going on. I enjoy writing. I love writing, and I never put anything out that is not perfect. I want to make sure that you enjoy yourself when you're reading my books. So there is that. That is one thing that I do. But that is the only thing that I ask for. Go to my website, buy my books, and that's all I want. But anyway, I need to move this back over here. Anyway, so my resolutions, goals, whatever, for 2026. So there is going to be some major changes for 2026. Number 1, I am moving out of this house. So Ari and I will be moving into a new home as soon as this one sells. That is one thing that we are looking forward to, is moving into a new home. So that is a major thing. If you want to see any of that live or anything like that, go ahead and, make sure that you are on Reinbow. I am trying to make the switch to go live over there more than on TikTok due to the fact that, like I said, I do kind of get restricted, and a lot of the times it's just their bots clocking me for having anything that, that's just how it works. And I really don't care for the fact that a lot of the comments also get filtered out, even though I don't have any filters on my lives. A lot of the comments get filtered out. Rainbow does not have that. I get the option to actually remove people out of my live. They don't do that for me. Thank goodness for that. That is one thing that I do actually enjoy about being over on Rainbow. Now, here are a lot of my goals. And I always say goals. I don't like saying resolutions, only because of the fact that resolutions are only good for like the first month a lot of the time, sometimes a couple weeks. Nobody really wants to deal with resolutions. But if I have set goals, then I make sure that those things are done. My goals for 2026 are to get caught up with what I had missed. I'd missed almost an entire year with Aria being so energetic and everything else. And I was spending time with her and then trying to spend time with my husband, which anyway, so making sure that my writing life is not affecting her in any way. I now write after she goes to bed. That is just how it works out. It's perfect. It's getting me caught up. I am actually able to stick to a schedule. So my main concern is Aria, just so everyone is aware of that. She is my main concern. So if there are days when I normally go live and then I don't go live for some reason, it's literally because she's having a hard day and I'm not going to, stop my life with her in order to do that. That's just how that works out. But my goal is to continue staying on track, keep writing, keep getting things out because I am actually enjoying this. I'm having a lot of fun with it. That's how that's working. Now, I do have, my planner is sitting here in front of me, and I have a lot that was not filled out for a lot of 2025. This is my planner for 2025. Now, my planner for 2026, I did splurge and get an Erin Condren. But this is one of those duos, so it is a daily. And I do have two of these. They're two different ones because you've got first half here, second half there. And I did that here anyway. This is just the second half of the year. So either way, it's fine. And this is what I'd rather do. So another goal is I want to stick to using my planner daily. I want to make sure that I actually use that and go through my checklist and get things done. I want to make sure that that is something that I look forward to. Every single day is checking my planner and actually writing down the things that need to be done every single day and not missing a day because, something else was going on. Once she goes to bed, I have free time to do whatever I want. And that is my major thing, is that because she goes to bed at 8, I have enough time to work. And that is my main goal. So anyway, that is a couple of, goals that I really want. I want to be able to stay on track, make sure that my books get published. I do have Citizen's Assassin that is coming out 2026. My planned publishing date is March 13th. It is Friday the 13th. I planned it that way on purpose. So that is my planned date, is to have it published by March 13th. Okay. That is a goal. I want to make sure that that gets done. Also, I need to make sure that I keep with my edits. I want to also keep on my beta readers because I know how my beta readers can be sometimes. I'm also looking for new beta readers as well. I need someone who can be brutally honest, not just, oh, it was great, I love it. I need feedback. I need genuine feedback. If I have put in a comma where it doesn't need to be because I am a such comma whore, it's what I do. Sometimes I put in too many. Sometimes I don't put in enough. I miss them. I put them where they don't need to be. It's just something I do. I don't know why. I have a beta reader who will point them out to me. Thank goodness. So that is a good thing. I do need more. I will say that. I also need beta readers to understand I am not changing dialogue. If it sounds wrong, it's probably because of the fact that the person speaking is wrong. It's probably going to have grammatical errors in dialogue because a lot of people in dialogue do not speak properly, and that's just how it is. But either way, that will be something that I will be looking for, not here. I'll probably end up doing that on TikTok because I have the most readers on TikTok that would probably absolutely love that. So you can also follow me on TikTok as well. It's the same everywhere. My username is always CL Connolly everywhere. So anyway, my goals are basically to stay on schedule, make sure that I stay right where I need to be so that my publishing is proper, keep track of my planner every single day, make sure that my book is published. Citizen's Assassin, which is amazing, I love it, is actually published March 13th. Also, I want to keep up with social media. So if anybody is aware of Aria, I used to post a lot of videos with her in them. I stopped doing that when someone chose to find every video that I posted of Aria and basically said some pretty rude things. And to me, that is not okay. You're not going to come into my comment section. You're not going to comment something rude. You're not going to say anything to me about being a horrible person. Absolutely the fuck not. So that is why I stopped posting videos, because YouTube got to that point where those were the comments I was getting. I was literally getting comments about people talking about how horrible I was with Aria. And I'm like, the fuck you are, bitch. So I quit posting videos here on YouTube, because if I wanted mean comments, I'd stay on TikTok, because that's how that works out. TikTok, I don't go live so much anymore, specifically because of the fact that they'll hit me with a restriction if my book is literally just sitting on the screen. I don't even have to say anything about it. It just has to be there on the screen with me. And I'll immediately, within 6 minutes of being live, they will hit me with a restriction. That's number one. Number two, I have had people come in and tell me that I will have Aria taken from me. Now, if you don't know who Aria is, you probably haven't seen some of my other videos. But that is my biggest thing. You're not going to threaten me with Aria either. So I will go ahead and, not go live. I have no problem posting videos because people are really nice in the comment section of my videos. I don't care. A lot of the people who issue threats on my live or even in my comment section, they immediately get blocked, and I don't have to worry about them. I do the same thing on YouTube. The only difference is, though, is that even blocking someone, they can still see your videos and they can comment. Nobody can see their comments, which is great. That's fine, whatever. But I don't want you looking at my videos if you're just going to be rude and make rude comments. That's just my thing. I am not saying that I get affected by it. I really don't. It's more of the fact that absolutely the fuck not. That's just how that is. If you can't be nice, then fuck you. That's just how that is. I have a pretty thick skin and I can deal with a lot. I will say that. Considering the fact that the first ever video that I had posted of Aria, I had someone come in and tell me that that was not my video. I stole it, and that Aria that was featured in there did not belong to me. Considering the fact that it was my dog in the video, and it was also the tattoo on my arm. I have a very large tattoo on my arm that was also in the video, but apparently she doesn't belong to me and I stole the video. Okay. That person was also blocked. My thing is that if that's how you're going to be and you seem to think that you know everything, no. That's just how it is. So right now, YouTube is going to be mostly about my books. I will say that possibly she might be featured at some point somewhere near me if I choose to film a video when she is up. That's all I have to say about that. I know I've had several people ask what happened to Aria. That is what has happened to her. So I do post shorts sometimes with Aria in them. I do post those. Those come from TikTok. There's a lot of TikTok videos that sometimes I will post over here just because they're cute and I enjoy her. I enjoy sharing her due to the fact that she always puts a smile on my face. So if I can make someone smile at least once for a little while during the day, that's amazing. And I actually love that. I love knowing that I've made someone smile because she is great. And I actually enjoy having her around. But if you're not going to take that as a positive that I am sharing Aria with other people because she is awesome and she makes me smile and just want to make other people smile. So if that's the reason why I say absolutely the fuck not, then I'm just not going to do that. So anyway, that's how that works out. It is literally just a thing that I'm trying to bring joy to other people. And if you want to say rude things to me, then fuck right off. So anyway, like I said, I'm not monetized here, so I feel like I can just say whatever the fuck I want because screw you. But either way, for those of you that are here for book content, make sure to download the Reinbow app. Okay, you can get it on both Android and Apple. It is something that you can get. It is a great app. It's similar to TikTok, but a little different because it is centered around planets. So you're orbiting people and people are orbiting you. There is a universe and galaxies, which is basically like the For You page and who you're following if you have TikTok. So there's that. That's all I have to say. I know a lot of people don't have TikTok, but Reinbow is similar to that, but the people that are on there are like so much better because the owner of that app does not allow any type of bullying or harassment. So anytime any drama is started up and stuff like that, and it gets really bad, they just kick you off the app. They don't play, which is great, by the way. I do enjoy that. So there is a lot better content on Reinbow. So if you haven't been there, there you go. TikTok basically just has a lot of hateful people. There is a lot of drama that's over there right now too. So that's another reason why I scaled back going live. Like a lot of people are asking me when am I going to go live with Aria again? I don't know, due to the fact that there's a lot of drama. I don't like drama. I want to stay away from it. That is also another goal of mine. Keep out of the drama. I will sit back and watch through the blinds. I am the neighborhood nosy, but don't involve me in your drama. If I get involved in the drama, I immediately just scale back, pull away. And I got to the point, I think there was like a couple of months, I wouldn't even get on TikTok. I absolutely refused. No videos. I didn't get on any lives, whether it be my live or someone else's live. Yeah, no, don't involve me in the drama. That is not how this works. I do not want to have anything to do with it. So anyway, 2026, I'm hoping is going to be a great year. I am looking forward to it. It is amazing. I have my goals set. I am so ready. 2025 has been a clusterfuck and I'm ready for 2025 to be over. It is New Year's Eve. Thank goodness. So let's have a great New Year's Eve. Don't drink and drive. If you're going to drink, stay home. Other than that, I hope you had a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and welcome in 2026. Like, comment, share, subscribe, or don't. I don't give a shit. Do whatever the fuck you want. And I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye.